Hey, good morning. Good morning. We are live. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Let's go. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday, everybody. It is Tuesday, February 18th, and we are live. Wow, what a crazy pullback or just sell-off we see here at the open. Started did Trump tweet? What happened? Good morning, Timbo. Lawrence Harris, good morning. Neil, good morning. Nathan Ramirez, good morning. R5 Studios, good morning. Sam Owen, Microplayer, Dabda, DH, Matty Matt. Let's go. Hopefully I don't need more codes, Matty Matt. But I will, Matty Matt. Good morning, Trading Ever After, Sam Owen, Hubert, Ace Undercover, Benson, Figures Engineer. Good morning, Jenna, Alicia Williams, good morning. Anyone having issues with Apex Trader server not accessing the website? Huh. I saw somewhere that they were having some issues, but let me look. Good morning, Carolina. Good morning, Orlando. Dean Bishop, good morning. M. Susan, good morning. Reset, good morning. How's it going, everybody? How are we doing? All right, big sell-off right here at the open. Now trying to make a move back higher. We are waiting, patiently waiting here. Not looking at... we are just going to be waiting. Obviously, I'm going to be looking for longs today. I do think, and unless we sell off all the way below like the 200s, but we are going to patiently be waiting here. Let's wait and see what happens. Yesterday, actually, I did trade yesterday a little bit. It's actually Sunday night, and the two Tradeify accounts that were on the Fritz, they're as good as gone, or they are gone. What? Anyone catch that? PW being audited right now? Oh dear, what am I missing? Ah, so much drama. What's the? I have no idea. Oh my word. Are you kidding? Yeah, John, I mean, I can't talk for yeah, I don't know. I sure hope that isn't true. I don't think so. All right, 22,260s. Big. Let's see if we make new lows here below the 225s. Great hair today. I feel pretty wild, to be honest. The hair's all over the place. Thanks, John. All right, we waiting. Oh, man. Man, it takes me a second. Yesterday, so weird. It just doesn't feel like a. Definitely does not feel like a Tuesday today. Does not feel like a Tuesday. It's all your fault. A little action before the open, a little bounce up, plus 70 per account. Let's go. Let's go, Dave Mack. Yeah, I mean the sell-off here actually started before the open. This started like at 9:25. Just a pretty big move lower. Let's see. Oh, thank you, Michael. I forgot the clock. Here we go. Jenna, no, there is zero proof of that being true. I seriously doubt it. I would be shocked if that was true. Yeah, Yash trades. I don't know what's going on. If I have any idea, I have no idea what's going on. I just turn on my live stream and I hear people chatting about it. I have no idea what's going on. Do you think we should call? Do we think we should call Patrick, see if he needs help? Hit the like button. I think he's got it all. I think he's fine. He calls me all the time. I mean, I don't have a. I could definitely call him, but well, I think he's got it all. I think he's got it under control. All right, let's see what this market does. I'm waiting. We're chilling. 22 225s. We had the highs all the way up to the 320s, but Alicia Williams. No, don't. That's fake news. Best code to use is NBT. Definitely not. Save now is the worst code you can use. Those are facts. Okay, are we gonna make new lows here or not? David K. I'm so serious. I'm seriously thinking about it. I'm gonna maybe I should. Who is that guy? NBT gets you the best ha. I don't know what's going on. I have no idea, and I don't really want to know, to be honest. All right, market, what are we doing today? You know what? We need a nice green day today. Yeah, cremator. I mean, I have no idea what to think. Like, okay, there's multiple issues with what Leo alleged that is happening. First of all, there's zero proof of it. I mean, second, I can only talk to I can only say what I know. Like, I definitely know that's never even been approached, or even that's just not. I find that hard, very, very hard to believe. Second, if it just doesn't make sense. Yeah, John, I did see V. Wilson's account. Was it just one account? They have that account like above 100,000. That's awesome. But if it's true, then I mean, if it's true, why would he? Where's the evidence? That's the only thing I say. It's just like, trust me. Oh my gosh, John. Can you imagine if that was 20 accounts? Oh, yeah, exact. It's hard to imagine that. It's crazy. Well, but it is in the lawsuit, John, but there's zero evidence of it and nothing to back it up, which is crazy. Crazy to make those kind of allegations with zero evidence. Finally emailed me 19 days later when I had, oh, really, Matty Matt? Unbelievable. He's using 8. Oh, really? So he's scaled up to using 8 E-minis in that account. Wow, that's impressive. I mean, I hope he keeps growing. That's awesome. I think it's awesome. Hey, good morning, Amelia Stitcher. Good morning, NP. How's it going? Gary B. If I use take profit, what broker should I use? Gary, I mean, it's up to you, whatever platform is best for you, but I think most people use Trade-of-8. Most people use Trade-of-8, but you don't have to. He made 30K off stream in Bitcoin to make my losses back. Say what? Well, but see, I mean, again, this is where I don't want to get into it, but only thing I will say is I'm glad that this is why having full transparency is so much better. I mean, you can't accuse, I mean, if you're fully transparent, then you can't, those accusations are very, very, very easy to disprove. All right, market is making new lows. I mean, I assume we're going to test that 22,200 level, which is the low of the overnight session. Let's see. Yeah, I know. I appreciate that, Dean Bishop. I mean, it's not always fun to be fully transparent, but when some of that stuff starts coming around, then I'm like, hey, they can take it or leave it. I don't care, but it is what it is. Hope you're enjoying the sun in Florida. Oh, I love the weather right now. Right now, it is crazy cold up in Ohio. Oh, I feel really bad for those of you living in the northern states right now. It's rough out there. It is rough. Okay, 15-minute opening range low has been put in right here, the 215s. I assume, there we go. We're going to go test that low of the day. Low of the overnight session being tested now. I mean, this is starting to look very dumpy. Are they on Nutty too? The Midwest blows at the moment. Hey, Black Coffee Trader in the building. Let's go, Black Coffee. Here we go, below the 200s now. What is going on at the BDA? What the heck? Part of me, I wonder if this is like part of a... I have no idea what to think, but geez. All right, 22 170s. Testing the 170s. Of course, the chat is trolling the guy.
Nutty Bar.
Hey, Patrick.
Was it you?
No. Blink twice if you need help.
I think you fucking did, didn't you?
It was not me. Don't put that on me, Patrick.
You probably sent in the form like a year ago, and they finally got the
I would not do that. What the heck is going on over there?
I don't know. Some guy said he's from, I don't even
Oh
know.
dear.
I don't want to talk about it.
Well, I just wanted to say, blink twice if you need me to come over right away.
No, well, I need you to come over soon because the chat they want you back.
All right. Well, hey, that was pretty crazy. Man.
You know, it only gets crazier around here.
Yeah, I was really saying, man, if he shows up at the Nut House, I'm not sure I even have room in the closet for him. It's gonna get real awkward.
The funny part was he was looking at the charts and he's like, "Oh, tough day for you, huh?" And I'm like, "No, I'm up 5,000, sir." He's like,
No way.
People inspecting don't know how trading works.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it might have something to do with your friend Danny. I don't know.
But he would have sent the cartel. He would have sent the cartel.
Oh, yikes.
Another bear flag. What are you doing? Are you trading?
Oh, I mean, I just got on. I got the chat was spamming. I was like, we got to find out what the heck is going on.
Are you rich yet?
No, I haven't even taken a trade yet. So
well, you better
I probably need to get I will. I'll get back to it. Focus up. Right. Try to make some money.
I'm going. I gotta make some money to pay for whatever's coming.
Yeah, you'll be fine. All right. Hey, take care. See ya. Oh man, that was crazy. Oh man. What a crazy morning. Jeez. The lawyer probably just looked me up. He's probably heading my direction. Uh-oh. No. No. Hey, he wants to come over and sit in the closet. I mean, just come on in. All right, we are bouncing off the 170s. Let's see if we continue lower. Maybe retest. VWAP is all the way up here, the 260s. Everybody says I'm next. What did I do? I did nothing. What is going on? What is going on? Yeah, Matt, that's what I was talking about. But anyway, hopefully everything's cool. It was the city inspector running the business out of a warehouse? I doubt it. I have no idea. All right, we need to focus up on trading here. Focus up, boys. Okay, coming back, testing the 215s now. Back up to the 15-minute opening range low. Man, I wasn't really planning on taking a short today, but so far this is looking interested. Hey, Citizen Zero, good morning. $270 should be about all the bears have. Yep. Let's see. Let's see what happens if we can get up through that 220 area. We might. Let's see what happens. If we start to consolidate right here, if we start to consolidate a little bit here and we get a good setup short, then I think I'm going to take it. Conway behind the net, he calls for the flying V. Over there, here we go. V. Wilson has grown those accounts with scaling. It's an amazing example of what can be done. Yeah, exactly. It is. It's definitely possible. I've followed him for a long time. Okay, let's see. If we consolidate here, I want to be patient here. I don't want to jump the gun, but a short is setting up here if we Yeah, okay. If we break back above this 20 level, then I'm not interested in a short. I think we retest. I think we retest at least the open. The open is up here at the 260s. Oh, you could almost jump in here. Not seeing a pop here above the 20s. Come on, man. Let's see if we can get. I'm tempted here to take a stab at this long. Yeah, let's wait. It's kind of an interest. We keep these wicks make me a little bit nervous about taking along above the 220s. Mr. Freeze, Triagena. Sorry. Decided to increase my position size on good setups. I need to make better progress on these accounts. So far, so good. Let's go, Black Coffee. Good. Let's go. Hey, Robbie M. Good morning, Robbie M. It's been a while. It has been a while. Can you trade two different instruments on your PA? Yes, you can do it. You definitely can. Hey, Max90W, good morning. Oh, this is tempting me. This is tempting me now on this short. Just not crazy about an entry here. All right, I'm gonna take it. This feels like such a trappy short, but it's the setup is there. We gotta take it. All right, we just need a new. Let's just retest these lows. Come on, don't. All right, now I'm gonna try to get a one runner and just see if we can keep it going. I just want new lows. Give me new lows. There she goes. Let's go. All right. I'm going to take it off right there. Lock it in. I'm happy with that. All right. I was a little bit nerve-wracking to take that trade, but it was just too... It was a perfect setup. You got to take those. You got to take them. All right. There it is. From the 200s all the way down, 50-point move. We'll take it. Now we wait. I mean, at this point, we got to look at taking shorts just until proven otherwise. Hey, Dave Mack. Hey, by the way, feel like I need to say this. This is not financial advice. This is not financial advice, guys. Don't follow me. See what? Do you see above my screen? It says this is not financial advice for entertainment purposes only. Guy with a curly hair and a suit on. If you're listening, I need you to hear me. This is not financial advice. Now go back to your office, sir. It's too fun. I'm not sure why I think it's so funny, but I don't find it. I know it's not, it shouldn't be funny, but it's funny to me. I'm a terrible human being. Can you guys imagine? Can you guys imagine if this guy, if the guy from the SEC, he comes into our home and my wife opens the door and he's like, hey, need to talk to someone called Nutty Bar. And then she brings him back to the closet. That guy would be like, yeah, this guy, we don't need to worry about this guy. There's no way anyone is listening to this guy trading from a closet. No one is going to take this guy seriously. Oh, it's too funny. I wouldn't laugh. Any word of advice is say nothing. I can't help it. I mean, did you see the guy? He had a book. He had a book taking notes. He had a little black book. Oh man. You know, I always joke about calling the SEC. I will stop making that joke. I'm just kidding. Oh, anyway, I'm sorry. That's too funny for me. Too funny. Well, I think he didn't know who it was. Don't poke the bear. That's why I say I'm just kidding. Not financial advice, guys. Even more reason not to let them in. I mean, honestly, if someone would knock on my door, I would have, I mean, I got nothing to hide. I would show it to him. What am I going to hide? Hey, it's Ponzi. Ponzi, Mr. Ponzi, how we doing? Mr. Ponzi, I didn't see you. Says, look out below, Nutty. Yeah, I definitely need to hide the miniature Lambo. Thank you, Citizen Zero. It was definitely a little bit, I mean, this is actually a perfect example of if the setup comes, you got to take it. Don't try to, because this here, I mean, I could have had a little bit of an earlier entry, but I wasn't really, I was very, very cautious about this because of how often we've seen this kind of make it dip lower and then trap the shorts and then rip it higher. That's what I was trying to make sure to prevent, but I'm glad it worked out. This is exactly what we wanted for sure. Did we just sell at the bottom or cover? Did we cover at the bottom? Uh-oh. SEC might see that and be like, uh-oh, Nutty's got some kind of, he's got some kind of insider information. Investigate that guy. Oh, I should not be joking about this. I can't help myself. He does, but you have to pay. Honestly, after what we just witnessed, if you're selling a service for signals, I would be very, very cautious. I'd be pretty concerned because that's actually where the problem lies. If you're selling a service and selling signals and you're not licensed to do that, you're going to have problems. Where can you read about my strategy? I mean, I'll just tell you. It's very simple. I wait for a clear direction. Like, obviously, we're in a downtrend. So I wait for a pullback. And then I enter on the break of the, basically, this break right here. The actual entry could have been all the way up here at the 203s. But I wanted to wait until we break down below this candle here. And that's basically it. It's nothing earth-shattering. It's nothing crazy. Yeah, Matt, I'm 99% sure that was what that was. That was an investigation into like signal service, that type of thing. Which is interesting. Interesting on the timing. I've got a feeling that there was a certain someone that might have been behind that. I don't know. It's interesting timing. So if I enter here, my stop loss is placed above this candle, and my first take profit is usually 30 ticks, and then my final take profit is at the previous low, the retest of the lows, and then I will try to get a runner going sometimes, like I did here, but in the grand scheme of things, that is basically what I look for. Not financial advice. Yeah, Matt. It does, yeah. Don't I factor in the phases of the moon? You know, now that you mention it, maybe we should backtest different strategies during different phases of the moon. They say that a full moon creates and causes people, we're actually, hang on. See, this could be another entry here. A break below this 180, I could have entered right here. I'm not going to enter right here. We're going to wait. Let's also be looking at, this is the 4-hour chart. Obviously, the next area of support is the 90s. So we have another 100 points. We have another 100 points to the downside before we really start seeing some... Yeah, Citizen Zero. That's what I mean, I've tried a lot of different things. Simplicity, I think, is very important with a strategy. Well, not it. With a strategy, what's most important is that you understand it. That's the most important thing in a strategy. If you can't understand the strategy within like 5 minutes, then it's probably not for you. Just keep the strategy simple, because after you enter the trade is when the real work begins. The risk management is where most mistakes are made, not in the strategy itself. All right, I wasn't even really watching, but we bounced right off of that S2 pivot point. This is the 15-minute chart, so right off of that pivot point. Let's see what happens now. Definitely feels bearish. This definitely feels like we're going to continue lower. Man, I thought I was in for my usual 4 micros, but I was actually in 4 minis. Oh my word, Bob Hall. You made 2,200 by mistake on all 14 of your PA accounts. Oh my word, that's crazy, Bob Hall. I mean, I guess that's good. What size accounts do you have? Oh man, rip your consistency. I mean, it can be a good thing or a bad thing. Not financial advice. Futures engineer. Okay, right here. This now could, like, now I'm actually considering if we break above the 20s here, that's going to be the important level for me. We need to break above this 220. If we do, then I'm interested in a long. But we do need to see that break above that 20 level. It's not life advice. I can't give life advice or financial advice, guys. Okay? Can't, it's not allowed. Yeah, this is also kind of a dangerous. This can be dangerous to jump in here, because if we're really in a bearish, like if today's going to be bearish, this is going to be a trap for the longs, and we're just going to rip this lower now. But if we're going to make a move higher, then this is also kind of where we would do it. So, I mean, I think I'm just sitting on my hands here. Wait and see what we do. Are we going to rip up through the 200s, up through the 20s? Let's wait and see. Hey, Tanush, good morning. I don't know, John. I'm not sure if I'm even allowed to give hair tips or lawn mowing tips. I don't know. We need to maybe have another disclaimer. I have no idea. Let's go, Citizen Zero. It always feels great when you follow your plan and it actually rewards. That's a great feeling. All right, let's see if we can rip above this 210, 220s. We got to go. It's stalling. The fact this is stalling makes me think we roll over, but let's wait and see. Okay, now we're trying to get a move above the 10s. Just can't do it. Hey, Mr. Pushup. What is the Signal Service investigation happening, Daniel Reyes? I don't know. I mean, someone stopped in at the BDH and something was going down. I don't know what it was, but all right, pulling back down below the 200s now. This is looking more like a fake out for the bulls getting faked out here, but let's wait and see. Okay, man, this is tempting me to take this short. Oh, I probably should have just pulled the trigger. I gotta do it. I'm only going in with 2 micros, though. Trying to keep my size lower. I want to see this break down below the 170s. ASAP on this candle. There we go. Come on. Keep going. Retest the lows. That's all we need. Just trying to get a bounce here. I don't like that. This candle needs to close below the 170s. Kind of stalled here. We have stalled. Come on, Bears. Push it. Push this lower. I know you can do it. I know you can do it. Do it. All right, I like this candle close. We hold. Oh, come on, market. Just want to make me sit through some... I'm going to have my stop right here. Come on, market. Sell it off here. You can do it. We need to retest those lows. That's all we need. Try to be patient here. I love this candle B. This candle has a really nice wick. I really like this. There we go. There we go. All right, I'm just going to look. I'm going to keep... Protect. Let me stop right here. I do expect this to rip back below the... Just rip down and make new lows, but... We might not. Maybe we do a double bottom here. All right, come on, just make new lows. Do it. And it's gonna, this might stop me out, which I don't really care. Yeah, we're gonna get stopped out here. Whatever. All right. Now this is interesting. If we don't make new lows here and we start pushing above the 200s again, I don't know. Maybe this is the bottom. Maybe the V is coming. Yeah, Design Knob, the V might be coming. If we can get a rip above the 210, above the 200s, then I'm kind of on board. Kind of. Let's see what happens. See if we actually get something going here. It still feels heavy. It still feels heavy, but we might get a rip and retest the 200s. Let's wait and see. Oh, hang on. I got a ghost order here. There we go. Thank you, Johnny English. Yeah, that's just a ghost order. It's something to do with Ninja Trader. Like, that's why, I don't know why that happens, but it's kind of annoying. All right, testing. It's just, I'm just waiting now. I don't know. This is feeling, it still feels heavy to me. We might go make those new lows right here. ES, as long as 127 holds, buy side still control. Okay. If I have any luck with take TPP, Joe, what's TPP? Are you talking about take profit trader? TPT. I mean, I have not had much luck. No, I haven't. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, now if we get a push above the 200s, if we get a push above the 200s, then I'm kind of interested. I am kind of interested in a long, but let's wait and see. Looks like an inverse head and shoulders, Sharouz. Yeah. Pull out dick is so cool. Wait, what do you think I buy this? Park it in your yard over the summer. We can dual stream. Oh, I want to see this. Oh, now that's cool. Dude, that RV is nice. Where is it from? Who? Dude, I could live in this. That's crazy. Seems like it has a lot of space. And it has a second deck. What? I would bump my head so many times. Ah. How big is this thing? 42 foot? Wow. That kind of gives me some man, this is tempting me to take a stab long. It's tempting me. We keep failing new lows, but we do need to get above this 200 level. We need to get above it. If we continue to fail, then it's just a matter of time before we make new lows. In my personal opinion, not trading advice. One of those bad boys in my next goal. Yep. I mean, that is actually something that I kind of want to buy is an RV. But see, I've always been the kind of guy that I would prefer to have a motorhome instead of a, well, RV motorhome is the same thing. What is the tow behind? What is the terminology for that? I forget. But I would rather have like a motorhome. Okay, there we go. We continue to fail. This looks like we're about to make new lows. I will not jump in here. I do not want to be selling. Don't want to be going short here at the lows. We just wait. If we make new lows, it means we continue to look for shorts. We could also wick test this. So this is, if we wick below, take out and make new lows, but then immediately rip this back up, then just going to be cautious. But here we go. New lows, 150s. Below the 150s now, testing the 140s. Wow. I mean, the market definitely, guess I should have held this short. I was a little, I mean, it's fine. But I definitely could have held that short. Just had my stop right here above the 90s. Or even above this EMA. Yeah, the bulls just kind of gave up today. Started this morning at 9:25 this morning, and the bulls were like, yeah, you know what? Let's all go home. They were not interested. 124 to 140 is good for me, Mr. Wall Street. Let's go. Yeah, the fifth wheel, that type of thing. I would rather have the motorhome. I always found that would be something that I would like to do, is take the whole family and make a trip out west in a motorhome. That would be fun. I think that would be fun. I'm sure we'd have some trying times. All right, there it goes. Down below the 140s, testing the 130s now. This is starting to just a lot of lots of selling here. Wow. I mean, I'm trying to look here. Where's our first? I mean, the 60s. The 60s is kind of the next area that I have as a target right here. So I guess we wait. We continue to look for shorts. And we go from there. Let's see what happens. We could see. I'm just not going to buy until we make a move like above. We need to make a move above the EMA first of all. 21 EMA. We need to rip above that first, and then we'll just have to wait and see. Starlink has changed everything. Yes, exactly, John. I mean, Starlink, you can go on the road, and I could stream from an RV most of over, you know, pretty much anywhere in the country, which is pretty crazy. All right, let's see if we continue to make new lows here, or let's see if we get a bounce. All right, let's see. Let's see if we get a bounce. This is gonna sell. I would prefer. I'd like to see this like come back, maybe test the 170s. Give me another opportunity to short. But we might just keep going lower here. Oh, okay. I see shrews. Okay. All right, new lows, testing that 125. Yeah, I agree, Timbo. Starlink definitely changed. And also, Starlink is now pairing up with Is it AT&T, I believe? So AT&T is now pairing up with Starlink. That's going to be a real game changer because like if that continues, there's not going to be any need. Like cell phone towers are going to be a thing of the past. Is it T-Mobile? Okay, sorry, T-Mobile. I always get those two confused, but like that's going to be an absolute game changer with Starlink pairing up with T-Mobile. Cell towers are going to just be a thing of the past. Like it's in 10 years from now, cell towers are going to be irrelevant. Okay, now we're getting a bounce. I want to see this retest like the 170s here. And then if we can get a setup for a short, we'll take it. Just got to be patient. Which is insane. You can't be stranded on a boat in the Pacific and you are good. Exactly, Timbo. Like, it's almost like if it... I mean, it's kind of dumb not to switch. But didn't they say something that they're going to pair up with Verizon as well? Come on, market. Let's see a bigger move higher here. I'd love to see this back up into that 165 area. Went over to my house the other morning. Was so cool. Oh yeah, the Starlink satellites. Yep. Yeah, those are pretty cool. Okay, market. What are we doing here? Come on up. Come back up to the 165 here. Then we just wait. I've followed sailing vlogs a lot, and they had internet stuff on boats before, just not as fast as Starlink. Well, but they were also somewhat restricted on where they could go. I mean, I think anyway. But there is some internet still available, like through, I don't even know how it is through, but it's a lot, yeah, it's a lot more limited and slower. Yeah, the mini Starlink satellite dish, I haven't tried that yet, but all right, let's see. Is this just really, are we really just gonna continue lower, not more of a pullback than this? Come on, man. I think everybody's just kind of waiting. Everybody's waiting for that V-shaped reversal move. It's like everybody knows it's coming. It's a matter of when and where. We're at the 4-hour support. We might stall here. I want to see what he's... I mean, I would say we're closer to... almost have to take out the 100s. Don't want to get short here. I want to see this back up in the 170 area before we take a stab short. But this might just keep ripping lower. Yeah, Diabda, it is. Hey, are you in it, Mr. Wall Street? Let's go. Good luck, sir. We're at, yep. All right, I want to see. I want to see if this. Maybe this is the bottom. This could be. This could be. See if we It's gonna be hard taking a short here. I know that. Hey, good morning, Neil. Good to see you. Oh, John, that is one thing about moving back to Ohio. I am not looking forward to moving back to Ohio and no longer have fiber internet speeds. I will say I have really gotten used to these fiber internet speeds. It is really nice. It is okay, man, am I gonna take a short? I need to be convicted on this short setup because I feel like this is going to test me. All right, we're coming up, about to test the EMA here. It's time to all right. Let's see, can we get above the 180s? This might, hey, for those of you, hey, I know some of you went long right down there. Congratulations. Very nice trade. Love to see it. Love to see it. I mean, if you're long, if we can get a push above the 180s, then I think you're really in a good position. If we fail right here, that's where I'd be concerned. But if we can push above the 180s, your longs are looking golden. You might have bought the bottom. Let's go, M. Susan. Futures trading with prop firms. How we doing? Fernando, it's time for longs. Yeah, I feel like I said, it feels like everybody's waiting for the V-shaped move higher, and rightly so. That it seems like every day it happens. But I also I gotta make sure I follow my plan. I don't want to jump the gun, even though if you're long down here, I think you're in a really nice trade. But we gotta wait. For me, we gotta be above the 180s. Hey, Amakre, you passed the take profit trader eval. Let's go, Amakre. Let's go. John, your first email was an AOL email. Putrid John was the first part. It was a name given by a girlfriend at the time. Oh, man. Not financial advice. Nice trade, Mr. Wall Street. Nice trade. Let's go. You love to see it. Still need to get above that 180 for me to be able to really take this seriously. Right now, we're still within this channel. I do not really want to take shorts here for the moment. Let's be patient. Also, 1041, I'm going to start. I am seriously going to start paying attention to the time, because that 11 o'clock time frame has been brutal for me. So I'm just going to be very careful about taking any trades after 11 o'clock. Just feel like it's not worth it. It's not worth the heartache. See, now if we trap here to the short, if we trap the shorts here, it's definitely, I'm definitely becoming more interested in taking a long here. Let's just wait and see what happens. My first year in college, we had internet and email lessons to teach us how to use it. Oh, isn't that crazy? Oh, that is so crazy to think about. Back when email and when that just started, when the internet just became a thing. Oh, it's crazy to think about those days. Okay, this is kind of what you wanted as a, if you're long, this is looking really good. And if we can get a push above this, push back above this EMA, we close above it. I'm gonna start looking for longs. You had typing in high school on a typewriter. Are you saying about like the typewriter where you hit it and it and the finger or whatever like whoosh, and it smacks it on the paper, like that type of typewriter? Oh, that's too. When we were still Amish, the Amish were allowed to have those type of typewriters. So I remember my dad typing on a typewriter like that. Like literally, and you would have to like give it a good hit. Like you would have to give it a pretty, every number you'd have to wham, wham, wham. Oh, that is so crazy. But I remember my dad actually typing like that on a couple different occasions. It's crazy. I got my first 3 emails free with my internet superhighway subscription. Oh, man, we have come a long way. We have come a long way. Yeah, the Murder She Wrote intro. I know exactly what you mean, Brash. Yep. Man, if I was going to front run this, I would get in long right here. I might take a stab with 2 micros here. It's kind of in. Now I need, there, I'm not jump. Man, it's, if this rips higher now, I kind of want to jump in long. But if we close below the 150s here, this could be a trap for the longs here. This is this is a dangerous time right here. See now, ugh. Technically here, I should have taken that short setup, technically. Yeah, I should have. That's on me. I was a little bit too, I was too focused on catching the V-shaped move. Now we're going to just rip this thing lower. Are we going to make new lows? Are we going to make new lows below the 130s? Glad I didn't take a stab long there. That would have definitely destroyed me. frustrated me as well. It would not have been part of my plan. You had a typing my senior year of high school. You went out and got drunk before the finals. You fell asleep on your typewriter and you got a D-. You know what, John? I don't doubt that for 1 minute. That just seems like something that John would do. I was so afraid of messing up my Windows 3.1. So I only used it for word processing. An expensive typewriter. Oh, that is crazy to hear. All right, let's see. 130s. My best friend in the 80s had a brown Ford Granada. We used to haul kegs of beer in the back seat. Oh, you guys are crazy. Timbo and John, you guys are crazy. Imagine if Nutty was in high school with us. Oh, it would have been bad. Hey, I mean, you guys don't know that. Let's just say in my Rumspringa years, you know, like I'm sure you guys have heard the Rumspringa years. There were definitely, I definitely did some things I'm not proud of, or there's some things that I did that I don't want my kids to do. Let's put it that way. Things definitely got a little bit crazy at times. All right. Okay, now this is interesting if we don't make new lows. If we do not make new lows and we make a move above the 170s here, then I can justify a long. But until then, I guess we have to stick with our short bias. We just have to. We got to stick with it. I would have less hair. You know, I was never one of the cool kids though. Growing up, you know, it was, yeah, it's just you don't have I was definitely not one of the cool kids in class always. I was always really good at sports. That definitely helps. But all right, market, what are we doing here? It's getting very close to 11 o'clock, and I am not going to trade at 11 o'clock. You know what I've been thinking, guys? Like, I actually think I should stop trading and stop streaming at 11 o'clock and then come back and stream at like 1:30 to like 3 o'clock. Those are kind of the times right now that I really like the price action. Like 1:30 to 3 o'clock, and in the morning from 10 o'clock to 11 o'clock. Like those time frames are where I really like to see. I like the price action, and I just feel like the market is just more sound than in the past. Like around 11 o'clock, it just starts doing some weird things that I just have a hard time trading. And I've really been thinking about doing 2 separate streams every day. One in the morning and then one in the afternoon. Now, obviously, I can't do an afternoon stream all the time, depending what I have going on. But because the other thing that I don't like is once 11 o'clock comes around, if I just keep sitting in front of my computer, then I just eventually I end up taking a boredom trade. I take a trade out of boredom, and honestly, a lot of times I think at least part of my problem is because I'm trading micros, I tell myself, well, maybe it's not a great setup, maybe it's not exactly my kind of trade, so I size down the 2 micros to justify taking a bad trade. It's almost like it gives me permission to take a bad trade if I just size down the 2 micros only. And it's kind of, it's not good, because even with 2 micros, you take 100 tick stop loss, like then you start chasing that loss, and it's just not, it's not ideal. But now this is interesting here. We failed to break down, we failed to make new lows, and I am okay with taking a long here above the 170s. If we break and hold, I will not take, we have to actually close the candle above the 170s for me to take a long entry here. I do not want to get trapped in a short. I don't want to get trapped. Right now, so far today, the longs have been getting trapped. Okay, here we go. Breaking above that 170. Now let's see if we keep going. I need to, this needs to close above for me to take. This definitely looks like we're going to close above. All right, I just want to get. Okay, now we want a big pop here. Pop this thing. All right, first target filled. Take me higher. Oh. I'm not going to look for a runner here. If we hit my target here at the 197s, we are going to take that off and just walk away. This is one of those cases where I want to trail this just below the previous candle. Really want this candle to close at the highs. There we go. Push it. Push. Push. Okay. All right. I like it. I like it. All right, right here. Let's go. Rip it, baby. Rip it. Don't let me down. Just want to see this continue to bleed higher now. I think, yeah, I mean, I like my longs. I feel like we're on the right side of this. Now we just got to be patient. Be patient. Wait till we get our target. Once this candle closes, then I'll move my stop to be just to, we're definitely not seeing a massive, like, not seeing a big rip higher like I would love to see, but it is moving higher. Well, all right, I'm going to move my stop to here. And we're going to get stopped. Okay. Wow, what a rip. Hang on, what's going on? All right, I'm just going to get out. I tried to move my stop. It was too late. Well, that's kind of a little bit afraid of that, but now we wait. I mean, this might just fall apart here. If it does, we might just be we might be chilling. Anyone else have the same issues? What's wrong, Matthew? I think Apex websites might still be down. You can't pay for your PA account. Let me look. I don't know. I didn't hear anything. Wow, look at that. Okay, that's interesting now. That's interesting. So looks like we got stop run there. That is kind of rude. That's kind of rude. Wow, what a rip. Okay, fine. I don't care. Yeah, I thought everything was fixed. Steven, it did. Yeah, that was a I mean, if you're in a downtrend like this, then getting a red candle like this is it's kind of scary to be. But if you held there, I mean, this is now honestly looking a lot better for longs. This is usually what is required to rip this higher. But now feels like this wants to rip now. Well, we are retesting the F1 pivot point now at the 190s. I mean, this is one of those cases where I could almost jump back in long right here, but I feel like it's not worth it. So I think we're going to get resistance here, the 200s. We might get a pullback after that we can re-enter. And guess what? It's 11 o'clock. It's 11 o'clock. We all know what that means. That means it's time. It's time to shut her down. Now, let's see if we actually rip. Are we going to rip higher, or is this going to just feel like if it does the 11 o'clock, this will now pull back. If it's going to do the 11 o'clock shenanigans, then this would pull back. You protected the operation. Are you not trading the 50K PAs? I noticed you've had those for a while. Yeah, Johnny B. No really reason. I'm just focusing on I really want to get these accounts to the payout. Like that is my number one priority right now. And I'm just trying to focus on that, and that's it. Once I get these accounts to a payout, then we have a decision to make. The other reason I'm not trading these accounts right now is just because I'm going to possibly be more aggressive on those accounts. I'm not sure yet. But yeah, that's a possibility. Possibility that I try to maybe trade like 15 to 20 micros instead of 2 to 4, which it's kind of scary, but break those accounts into groups of 7, or maybe even break them into groups of 4. All right, market, what are we doing? 11 o'clock. Seriously debating about what I want to do here at 11. Part of me, I just want to end it here, end the stream, and see what the price, price action looks like at like 130. And then maybe, yeah, if depending what it looks like, we come back at 130. But how close am I to getting them to a payout, Johnny B? I don't want to talk about it too much, but we need to get these accounts to $9,000 in profit. So this account, we're $500 away. The rest of these accounts are basically $1,000. So we need about $1,000 more, and we are ready to rumble. Yeah, I know, John. I've been part of me, I want to just go to 1 to 2 minis. And I might go to 1 to 2 minis and not look for a runner. Basically, I look for 20 to 30 ticks per trade. I take 1 to 2 trades a day and I'm done. Or, yeah, that's kind of where I'm at right now on that. I'm not sure. I haven't fully decided yet. I have not fully decided yet. So I guess we'll wait and see. But this is definitely, honestly, this is teasing me to take a short. It's teasing. I'm much more selected than me. 300 micros at times. Oh, John, you're crazy. Hey, Peter Shat, what's the deal with Tradeify payouts for the 150? I'm at 10 days and 5 over 250. What's the profit target to get to payout? So, Peter Shat, do you have the straight to funded accounts, or did you pass like the growth accounts? Because they have different profit targets. Okay, it's the advanced. So I believe it's 4,500. Okay, wow, this is gonna rip now. Okay, I'm trying to find. But yeah, and you said that's on a 150K account, Peter Schaap, right? Yeah, so 150K account, you would need 4,500 or basically 4,600. So 4,600 is where you would need to have your minimum balance needed to make a withdrawal. And then your first withdrawal can be 2,500, and then on your second it can be 3,000, etc. It tiers it. But yeah, I think it's 4,600 technically. So you need $100 above the buffer. I think it's different, Sharuz. So on the, it is 5,000 on the growth account. So on the advanced accounts, it's 4,600. On the growth accounts, it's 5,100. So a little difference. Yeah, but trailing drawdown is a little bit different between those two accounts. I'm still trying to get familiar, and I'm still trying to know all the different payout rules and everything with Tradeify. I'm still learning. So I'll learn with you guys. All right, market trying to break above that 200 level. Let's see if it can do it. But yeah, I think I'm going to step away for the morning session here. I am committed to not taking any trades around 11 o'clock. Basically from now until 12:30, just no trades. And if I sit here, I'm going to be more tempted. I'm literally going to end stream and I'm going to go on a walk. And actually, I might go pick up a golf club. By the way, I didn't even tell you guys. I broke my driver. I broke my driver last week, and I think they have it fixed, so I might go pick up my driver today. Eleven hates you because you pronounce it wrong. You guys are weird. Yeah, you guys are weird that you think I pronounced that wrong, because I don't. I know I don't. I hear myself say it and I don't. I need anger management classes. Here's the thing, guys. It was so, like, breaking my driver. I've never had this happen before. I swung my driver and it was a good drive. It was like a good drive down the middle, just nothing, like there was nothing wrong. It didn't sound weird, nothing. And then I get it and I put the driver back in the bag and I go to put my head cover on. And when I go to put my head cover on, it just falls apart. Like the head just literally falls off. And at first I thought, what? Did the screw come out or something? Nope. Right there at the shaft, it just snapped right there. Crazy. No, you guys are not going to convince me to say 11 I already say 11 correctly, and I know what you guys are trying to do. You're trying to get me to say it incorrectly. I'm up to your guys' tricks, okay? You're going to have to get up a little bit earlier in the morning to pull that one off, okay? But good try, guys. Nice try. Nice try. The shaft broke. I'm talking about my golf clubs, okay? That's why you don't buy golf clubs in Walmart. Ace Undercover. I've heard a couple different people say that the website seems to be having issues. Let me see if I can log in. But I did hear a couple different people mention it. Camber Trades, you're in the house. How we doing? Okay, let me look. It's weird. Everything is working for me. Hey, Camera Trays, how was your morning session? Ours was good. We had a good trading session. We followed our plan. We didn't do anything stupid today. And I'm happy. I'm quite pleased with our trading session this morning. Traderist chick in the building. Hey, you passed another Apex account? Let's go, Camera Trades. Let's go. Is their payment system down? Okay, maybe it's their... Maybe. I guess I didn't go through that. I just tried to access it a few times, and this page isn't working. Interesting. Well, I will... I'll send a note. I'll give them a heads up. Hopefully they can get it resolved here quickly. Also, just... Okay, so they said the current website, they're working on it, but they said it was fixed. It doesn't look like it is. Also, just, yeah, the 80% sale does end tomorrow at midnight. So, FYI, this is... Now we're above the 200s and pulling back. I really do need to walk away because it's 11 o'clock. And I am not falling for this again. I'm not doing it. I don't care how good the setup looks. I'm not taking a trade after 11 o'clock today. It's not going to happen. They are not going to get me again. Not again. That's weird, Ace Undercover. Yeah, I'll let them know that it's down for some people. It's weird, but it seems like it's only down for certain people. Lewis 11. I swear I say that correctly, guys. Please stop. All right, 200s. I'm really curious if this pulls back now. Made bag of losses from trading yesterday. Totally forgot the holiday. Yeah, I messed up my two, which I'm not upset even. But my two Tradeify accounts, I mean, I kept going aggressive on it. Those were the only two accounts I traded yesterday, and they did not survive. So we are back down to only 3 Tradeify accounts. I will be trading those Tradeify accounts here in the next couple days. I will be trading those again, probably trading like 1 to 2 minis on those accounts. And we need to get $4,500 in profit. And then we can do another $3,000 payout on those. So we will definitely be trying to do that here in the next couple days. In the meantime, hopefully, again, my number one priority, number one focus is getting these 650K accounts to 9,000 in profit. Getting a payout on those secured in the next week or two would be great. I really trying to be disciplined, and I'm trying to just, it's weird, but I'm really trying not to focus on the dollar amounts, and I'm just trying to focus on taking good setups, taking good trades, following my stop loss, and just being mentally stable with trading those Apex accounts right now. That's my number one. Trying to just not even pay attention to the balance. Like, I know it's hard because the balance is very important, but especially when I'm in a trade, just focus on the setup, focus on trading what I know works for me, and then just let it go. It's okay to take a loss. Got to tell myself that a lot. Mentally stable. What's that design now? Sharouz, once I get these 150K accounts to the $9,000 profit threshold, then I will be withdrawing $2,750 from all 6 accounts, which is $16,500. So that would be awesome. Get our I feel like it would start to, maybe we can get kind of an avalanche going of payouts. Because once we get a payouts on those accounts, then I only need $50 to $100 days on those accounts. Then we can just keep taking payouts every 8 days. Yes, Shrews, that is the max that you can take out per account on those 150s. Hey, Jose, good to see you. Good to see you. Thank you. Appreciate that. But it's hard. It's so hard not to be looking at that dollar amount and the balance. It's especially when you start having a red trade. Like, that's the hard part. It's when you're getting so close, then it's like, okay, you know, you just do, it just hurts. It just hurts extra when you take a loss. All right, market just continuing to kind of slowly bleed higher. I need to walk away. It's 11 o'clock. I'd love to hang out with you guys longer, but I know myself, and I know I can't do it. But I am going to start looking at around 130. Around 130, just, I guess I might start going live around 130, and then around 130 to 3 o'clock. Because I do feel like around 130 to 3 o'clock, it becomes more tradable again. Now that might change, but I'm going to keep an eye on the price action. I'm going to walk away now, and then I'm going to check back in around 130 and just kind of get a feeling for it. And depending on what I see, we will go live and see if we can capture a couple good setups. So anyway, I'm going to call it here, guys. It was a great day. I love green. We're going to end the day green, hopefully. So I hope you guys all had a great day, had a great green day. It's great being back. And we'll be back. If not this afternoon, we'll definitely be back in the morning. So take care, everyone. Appreciate all the support. Hit the like button on your way out. Take care, and God bless.